Welcome back, everyone. From time to time, we all need a professional. And here at Good Things Utah, we trust the pros.
And two of them are right here with us now. Phil and Chris from Royal Plumbing, Heating and Air, here in the sponsored segment to talk about air quality and also everything that you do at Royal.
Thank you.
Tell us more.
Yeah, here at Royal, we service all your plumbing and heating and air system in your house. And what we're going to talk about today is a key part of maintenance and how important it is in the house.
I'm so glad you two are here. We hear air quality and our ears perk up, whether we have health issues, maybe some autoimmune issues where we can't go outside, or just everybody can take a little check-in with the air in our homes. What did you bring? What's behind us, Chris?
Well, we have a steam humidifier today. There's a whole bunch of lines of humidification. Apiaries are our favorite product. It helps with the home to keep the humidity levels at where you need them. You know, as we're driving in today, you can see the inversion, the smog, everything going on. You know, the same thing can happen in our homes, and trying to keep the best indoor air quality in our home is ideal.
Definitely want the best air quality, and we start with our home. And tell us a little bit more about this machine. I thought, oh, do you stick it in the living room? No, this actually hooks into your HVAC system. Is that correct?
Yep. So there's a couple different models. Like I said, there's bypass, which is a lower value kind of product where the air kind of passes a pad as water's dripping past it. Kind of works like a swamp cooler. And then this one is a steam humidifier where it actually uses electrodes to boil the water and steam comes out. I don't know if the camera can see it, but it is steaming out.
Yeah. And then you have actually something that you brought, right? That's where the the transaction happens?
Yeah, this is the canister that's actually inside. Has a couple heating elements to be able to produce that steam. And then the tube here goes up into your ductwork and it blows the fan as you are trying to humidify your home.
I am so intrigued by all of this, and I'm laughing because I asked the same thing as Saray. I was like, do we just have this in our house? And no, we don't even see that, but we feel the effects of what it's doing. So let's go through some of those and why we need this.
Well, personally for me, I've had one in my homes for years. Before, I was always getting sinus infections, I was getting dry skin, bloody noses. This can all help that. In the wintertime, the humidification is a lot lower because cold air can't hold humidity as well. And so what we're trying to do is introduce humidity back in the home.
It even says that it can help that damage of wood, furniture, and floors. I don't know that I would have even thought about that.
Yeah, if you walk into a home that has kind of the actual wood floors and you kind of see the warping and stuff like that, it's probably because they don't have a humidifier.
Really?
Yeah, so
I would almost think the opposite, but no, that is the case.
Yeah, wild, right?
And speaking of, my kids get bloody noses around this time of year, and we do have that lower end system that goes through the bypass system that you mentioned. But can this supplement, even though we already have a system in place?
Yeah, so obviously a true steam works a lot better, helps with the bigger homes as well. A bypass does pretty well for the smaller homes. That's what I had for most years. I updated myself with a steam, and I tell the difference. It is a lot better product and gets the steam, humidity in the home a lot better.
I mean, there are some states where they have a high humidity and people swear by it. They say, my skin is glowing, and then they come here and they're like, I can feel the effects.
Yep.
So is there such a thing as too much? This is why we need the pros to come out to tell us exactly where things need to be set for our space, for our conditions.
And that's a good point to bring up. Too much humidity obviously can cause mold and stuff like that. So obviously, I don't know if you can see on the controller down here, allows you to set the amount of humidity that you have. In the instructions, it kind of tells you to start high. If you wake up in the morning, you have dew on your windows, kind of turn it down a notch. Same the next morning, turn it down a notch until you have the right amount for your home. Because every home is built differently. The tightness of the home might change it, but the amount of humidity that it can hold. So
it sounds like this is like the Cadillac machine of steam humidifiers. And also what I like is that you do kind of the whole maintenance. If I need you to come and look at my HVAC and look at my bypass system, you'll go and look at it and see some of the problems, which I did mention. There's like dripping and pipe issues.
For sure.
You'll actually look at it and make sure on a yearly basis we're in good shape for our house.
Yeah, the one thing about humidifiers is that they do need the yearly maintenance. So this canister is a replaceable unit, so it has to be replaced yearly. I actually have one in my shop that was from my own house, so it's got all the scale from a basically a year's worth of use, and it just has to be replaced. Same with the bypass humidifiers. There's a pad inside that has to get replaced every year. Just simple maintenance, and we can check it over as part of our maintenance plans.
This is so fascinating. We all feel the effects of the inversion and the dry air.
For sure.
And no matter the space of your home, too, you say this is powerful enough to handle those challenges in Utah's big or multi-level homes. So whatever the space is, do we call you out for a consultation, Phil? How does that work?
Absolutely, yeah. So we do encourage our viewers to call Royal and mention that they saw us here on Good Days Utah. Good Things Utah, sorry about that. And we'll give them $250 off the install of a steam humidifier
There's
for their
that
house.
promo code right there. Schedule that free indoor air quality consultation. Mention Good Things Utah or GTU for $250 off a steam humidifier. Royal Service is the place to be. Thank you for being part of our bros.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think I'm calling you. I think we've scheduled something, actually.
All right, good.
All right, thanks to Phil. Thank you so much to the both of you and for Royal Plumbing for sponsoring this interview and for being a pro for Utah.
And for humidifying our studio. Let's just
I think
leave
it's
that
working.
there.
Let's go.
And we'll continue. Thank you.
You can see the steam.